Good afternoon.
Right then.
Well, this is the perfect spot for some shout-outs. Excuse me just a moment, won't you? Red Stripe. It's the national beer of Jamaica, and it's very good. Cheers, Nathan. You know, that's not half bad. Very good. Well, it is, of course, quite expensive to fly the Scoutforlife team out to Jamaica for shoutouts, but you guys are worth it. I mean, naturally you have to put up the camera guy, the makeup and lighting crew, wardrobes, special effects, all that. You know, flight airfares alone are a nightmare. I love Jamaica. The people here are warm and friendly and energetic. The food is fantastic. A signature dish for Jamaica, or one of them, there are many. I've got a lot of favourites. There's one, saltfish and butter beans, which is almost like a fish chili. I guess that would be the best way to describe it. Fantastic, really enjoy that. But of course they're famous for something called jerk, the jerk chicken, which is a particular blend of spices, and it's real good. I mean, it's so good. Don't get any sauce on your fingers because you'll end up biting your finger. So I love the food, I love the people, I love the climate. It's a little bit hot lately. So it's a perfect place to do some shout-outs. So let's get to those. Great American Survival, one of the channels that I've recently become familiar with. I enjoy it very much. A lot of videos on there, a lot of different content, unboxings, reviews. He recently produced a video on compass work and something on knots also, and he's got a bit of a scouting background too. Enjoy the channel. If you're not subbed already, I'd say go and check him out. So cheers to you. Great American Survival. The next one is a fella whose channel is called Emberado Smithing and Woodcraft. Now, Emberado, he's a curmudgeonly customer, but he knows his onions, so it's well worth checking out. So here's to you, Emberado. A lot of interesting stuff. Man after my own heart in some respects. Likes to repurpose stuff into things that are useful. A lot of prepping tips, and some general chit chat too. Certainly not afraid to speak his mind. So another channel well worth checking out. 3D Outdoors. It's another channel that I've frequented of late. He's got everything on there from guns and tactics to a bit of metal detecting, reviews, etc. So it's another channel I enjoy. Again, if you're not subscribed already, I recommend you check him out. So here's to you, 3D Outdoors. Very nice. Last but not least, because you can only fit so many channels in a shout out. There are so many good ones, but this rounds up this particular shout out, the Shoutouts from Jamaica. Cool Kid Survival is a channel I've recently subscribed to. A great many vids on there. He's a young fella, keen as mustard. Speaking of keen as mustard, he produced a video on putting a patina or a patina on your camp knife using the mustard method. He did it very well. The knife came out real good, real cool finish. And of course he's got all sorts of other things on there, unboxings, and he's full of enthusiasm for what he does, so again, well worth checking out. Cool Kid Survival recently won a rucksack that was stuffed with all sorts of goodies from Ranger Cookie, and I'd like to give Ranger Cookie a shout out also. So a shout out from Jamaica to you, Ranger Cookie. I won't raise a glass to Cool Kid, he's not of age yet. Cheers to you both. So he got a starter kit rucksack. He won that from Ranger Cookie, who just did a fantastic giveaway over many of his produced videos. But fantastic, real good. So cheers to you, Cookie. I'm enjoying your channel also, and if you're not subscribed to Ranger Cookie's channel, then I'd say he's well worth a look. Certainly unconventional and entertaining. In my last shoutouts, I made a bit of a mistake. For some reason I had the impression that Houseboat Rob was actually based in Florida, and he's not at all. He's based in Louisiana. So my apologies to you for that, Rob. Another great channel. If you're not subscribed to Rob, go and check out some of his stuff. Mad About Machetes. I did a shout out in one of my previous videos. Well, later I'm going to go down the road here and get some jerk. Some jerk chicken done in only the way the Jamaicans do it. If you want champagne, you go to France. If you want a decent hamburger, you go to the States. Well, if you want to get decent jerk chicken, you have to go to the experts. And the experts are down here on the street in Kingston. So, if you fancy that, let's head down there. Hello. Could I get a quarter pork and a red stripe, please?
That's it?
That's it.
800.
Thank you. When they cook the jerk on these open smoky fires, where they burn what they call sweet wood, which is essentially any wood I think that won't taint the meat. And then when they get it going nicely, get the heat, smoke going, they cover it with galvanized sheets, roofing sheets. Now I expect there's going to be some health concerns about the zinc, but I've got to say, I think it adds a little something. I don't know to do it any other way. So jerk seasoning traditionally has, for the fire component, it has Scotch bonnet pepper. This place is called Scotch's. But apart from being done over a smoky fire, the seasoning consists of, from memory, allspice, salt, cracked black pepper, bay leaf, just got on it, pimento pepper, and I'll put the rest up on the screen. I'll do a little research. I do it very often on the campfire back at base, and it's fantastic. If you've never tried it, you don't have to have it blow your head off hot. It can be mild, or with no chili in it at all, if you like. If you haven't tried it yet, it's one of the wonders of life you have to experience before you die. Fantastic. Cheers. So Scotch's is quite a nice place. It's got these little pagodas. It's the only way I can describe them. Really little niches. I'm sitting in one now. I'll show you the others. Look. There's one over there. So you kind of get together with your friends in groups of different sizes. Chill out and enjoy the food. Cheers. And I think that's about it. I think I've crammed a few into this video. So that's Shoutouts from Jamaica. I've got a video coming up shortly, a sort of a Halloween themed video, keeping night crawlers out of your hammock, which is a bit of fun. I think you'll find it entertaining. So I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, folks.